So this one is very, very subtle, but actually makes a big difference. I mean, that's the whole point of this video, small mods that make a big difference. The high quality map replacement makes the maps look so much better. If we take a look at this is how the map would look before, and this is it after. The purpose of this mod is just to sharpen the map screens. YouTube actually reduces quality of YouTube videos when they're uploaded, so you might not be able to see, but I can see on my screen that the maps just look significantly sharper and better. Like, I can clearly see a much higher quality of the maps. Like, I most definitely recommend this one for just a subtle difference. So the next few mods are in a cluster together, and they are mods about the annoying notifications. If you have packs like Snowy Escape or City Living, you'll know that you constantly get the festival event notifications pop up. If you have Journey to Batu, you always get the call notification about going to Batu. So here we have a mod that gets rid of the ones for Snowy Escape, City Living and Cottage Living. There's two versions, one for City Living and Snowy Escape only, and one for Cottage Living only, so you can just get both of these. If you have High School Years installed, this is the one that gets rid of the annoying Thrifty store notification, which literally comes every single day, like literally every single in-game day. It is insane how often this one comes up. If there is anything that you get from today's video, it is this mod if you own High School Years. So this other one too is a mod that gets rid of the skill notifications. You know, every single time you raise up a skill, you get a notification. I personally find it kind of annoying. I'd rather only have a notification at just certain milestones, but unfortunately we don't have that. So this one gets rid of it when you're just doing things like cooking and you get the skill go up for no reason. Also, we have one for those achievements because, let's be honest, the majority of us don't really care about achievements. So this one gets rid of those weird achievement notifications that pop up now and again for no reason. So this calendar tweaks mod is very, very interesting. It requires seasons and high school years to work. Basically, with high school years, you get an exam every week and prom every week. I cannot believe that they have literally given us prom every week in this pack. It is so overwhelming. I genuinely cannot believe, like, why did they think it was a good idea to give us prom every single week? Anyway, with this mod, it allows you to get rid of it. The way you access this mod is rather genius. So when your team sim has a homework book, you can actually place a homework book down, and then when you shift click on it, it says calendar tweaks, and you can allow exams and proms to be added. From here, you can either allow or disallow them to your liking, which I find incredibly annoying. See, for me, I would have exams every week, maybe just for a challenge, but just not have the prom added. And then of course, when you want the prom to be added, you can just click on it and allow it to be added. So you have complete control over when prom is. I cannot stress enough how good this mod is. Rebalanced townie generation for Salami, Mount Komorabi and San Myshuno. This basically deals with a very strange issue. When you have any of these packs installed, you may notice that a lot of your other Sims worlds will gradually have townies which look like they come from these worlds. So you might go into Willow Creek and find like loads of Japanese townies after you install the Snowy Escape pack, or you might get a load of Islander townies from Solani, but they're in a different world, like, I don't know, Henford upon Bagley. What this mod does is it basically tones down the amount of townies that belong in those worlds migrating to other worlds, because I personally find this, I didn't realize this, but the game generates a minimum of 40 Japanese townies with Snowy Escape, and because of the way the system works, it often pulls townies from other worlds into your world. For example, if you use a cafe, for example, with Get Together, it will often spawn a townie from another world as the waiter or waitress, which results basically in a lot of foreign sims. Now, I am not a xenophobe, but I do think it is very unrealistic when there's so many townies pulled in from the other worlds. So what this mod does is it basically keeps every single world a lot more culturally appropriate. And if you also find that your game generally generates a lot of sims with Asian names, this will prevent that from happening, because it's happened to me before, especially when I play on a long legacy gameplay. There'll be a lot of sims with Asian names for literally no reason. So this mod will basically just make it more simple, but inadvertently actually make it more diverse by making it less diverse, if that makes sense. The next one is the No Fears mod. I know the thumbnail for this is in Chinese, but it is not Chinese. It is fine for your game in English or any other language. This basically disables fears, but keeps the wants. So if you're getting annoyed by those constant fears, like fear of unfulfilled wishes, this mod will basically get rid of those, but allow you to keep the wants with it, which is what I think a lot of simmers want, because the wants and fears update for The Sims 4 was so broken, unfortunately, and I'm honestly so angry with the way that they put it in, because they tried to fix whims with the wants and fears and ended up actually making it even worse somehow. Good job, EA. So if you don't want to turn whims off, but you want to turn fears off, then this is a mod mod for you. As always, I will pop the links to these mods in the description below. I also have some other random mod review videos, so make sure you check out the next one here if you want some more, and I'll see you in the next one.